MPP for flag bearership race. Since say you started politics, ye team mumpenyin semo da. Say ye di kan ekoyi presidential candidate. And sana ya ba from abeyi na political realm no. Eye this branch of one na di kan yom. No ma akoyi esoro for which is the constituency. Na constituency akoyi region. Na region akoyi national. Na ene de the baye, the see ye. And na MPP for say omo akoyi presidential candidate first. And sana omo ba be branch for no. Ye team mumpenyin semo da. Agyapong Ebeka say ade na omo ye no. Enya de pa e wo so mo hwe ye because it has never happened in any political party in Ghana. Na eno omo bu du egu omo so. Tuafo bebre na aka say wo APP go. So we APP there. This question is to you. You as an APP, which among these people don't feel say only the party na ebe okay? And after we lead the party, now we come to ask the Ghanaian man. When we now say, Ekobade say, fortunately for someone, one of them, ebe lead the party now. Is that person fit to lead Ghana as a nation? Their contribution towards MPP, it is saying. Their contribution towards Ghana, it is saying. Have you thought about that? It is say we a delegate, and yes, also discuss because most of them they are waiting say they discuss about nobody. If you are a delegate, don't only think about your stomach, but think about who can put your party in a very good position. And after the party, who can put Ghana in a very good or not a key position. Remember about the political arena talk show. The Boss TV. Meeting the Rahina. Bet me affirming the vibrant youth. Now major was the nation is apart. And we say for the vibrant youth as the name goes. And now growing the AD. I'm your same politics, Flagstaff House. Ukwa mrashe bedwefie de kwa na eba yina de etwego yina the Boss TV ye say didi na be ma o na ya ma fact no ya cherechew ebia na wawu ade bi wati asem bi wan hyadante ase ebia like obi aka asem bi wan hyadante ase the Boss TV de ebe cherechem e de acherew na the Boss TV de bia no always urge the young youth the upcoming youth to say politics is something you should be abreast with issues. If you are not abreast with the issues, say won't say won't be some questions. If you don't ask questions to understand what politics really means, nobody is saying you should engage yourself in violence because the perception about some Ghanaians and I said the perception about some Africans is that politics is about violence. No, politics is not about violence. Politics politics how to bring development to your constituency. Politics, dear, it was so bizarre questions. I was talking kind. That would say some say. Now, Brasha Bejani, every Brasha Bejafia, Bower catcher said to Abamamia. No, I beside the say. Then to Abamount, a Juma Castle Bay and Wayana. And now say, what you promised me, have you been able to deliver? So, what the politics I say, you wouldn't know how I went to Abaya Esiako. You wouldn't know when and how to vote for this or that particular candidate because mostly we have to check the system because and I say in a general view to Abamo or no casa politician and now no casa brashe bejeni and that is sooner or to a bar. Uncle lie. And I say or no uncle tenacity like the way I be and you they bet my general view check or no general view check. As I say, it's a yes, Anna. Me no wo ene dey ye gina wie wache and at the end of the day me no sika ene dey betua no it's wo betwe ayehwe ha ama every month bi abeyi sika taxpayers money wo ma me abaye wo papa abaye sika oton no odwom na krakakra mo di ma di omochi dem bia e di omochi say tatata wo to nsu ayeje tax wo to eduane krapo aye dem ka krapo a wo fu yeje wo tax. At the end of the day, they are teaching more. They are two MPs way. They are two president. They are two assemblyman. They are two district. They are two more and then they will be able to deliver. Yes, why you mister questions, but we always cry say politicians. Abu you see, politicians you see. Yeah, na politicians you see. We have to be very. I was saying very strict, very stern about some of the things. So mister questions. Eti your man say, that's a politician. They catch yourself to Abama me. Now dear we and 1 year you catch and say, Madam, Papa, me to abandon my office. You promised me you didn't deliver, so me better some sound. Next time there was some sound dear man, seeing what you've done to the colleague, and I said the other one, Wapa, obe making sure say because only be say obey, ube beside the question. So that politician will make sure say obe deliver. You will make sure that you do whatever he or she told you so obey. It's a for. Let's not always be saying, say, politicians are that, politicians are use it, eye me ne wo e na ma ho kwan say politicians eye dey use e ebusia for politics eye ntokwa politics eye ntiase you have to understand, just understand politics, and then you enjoy the country. Me ne wo na ma omodwuma o, me ne wo e na ma omodwuma say omo executive house na mo be produce emaye. So if they are not able to do it, my brother, my sister, I was say ye bo bachi no omo ye maye. I was here for the boss TV. Now me say the same bebrede na ye be fa na baako ye be ko mbrahye bedwafie kasa mo 99 akasa afa yo mark na akasa grandmaster wa akasa ye be ko presidency also same bebrede the president of the day, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will launch 24-hour economy. Was see at the Juma and put to a beba my name. A day in a what's your found. How did you understand the 24-hour economy? A metro. Now, Titu, the Ebeka was MCCA, a year. MPP for flag bearership race. MPP for flag bearership race, or my shadow for the 31st of January 2026. Almost say, Omo flag bearership race. Now, the other want to say, apart from and I say since say you started politics yenti mu penyin sem da say you di kan ekoyi presidential candidate ansana ya ba from abeyi nkwala no and I say ya ba from abeyi ana ye president first ansana ya ba from abeyi branch constituency and national executives, because in our thinking and in our political realm no this branch of what they can you no makwa yi esoro for which is the constituency. That constituency akwa yi region. That region akwa yi national. Na ene de the baye, the see ye. And na MPP for say omo kwa yi presidential candidate first. Ansana omo ba yi branch for no. Ansana branch akwa yi constituency. Ansana constituency akwa yi national. And our region ansamu yi na akwa yi national. Edie yenti mu penyin sem da e ma Agyapong e be ka say ade na omo ye no enya ade pa e wo so mo hwe ni ye, because it has never happened in in any political party in Ghana, not even to talk of Ghana, but the whole of Africa, or I say the whole world. It has never happened anywhere. Na eno ma bu du egu omasum perform a brain and I can say APP people. Some are saying say the target is to target Agyapong. They are targeting to silence Agyapong. MPP force or they are not ready to listen to anything. Nobody manya can say sound of man. I don't know. People be brain so na AUT. Agyapong they say Kennedy is set because we are running be and also Besampa. Bawumia je or no je yedanya obeba. Na nipa mienu biasa bisa yi obutika ho Bryan Acheampong, the MP for Ebetifi, and the former education minister Adutwum onoso yiditi na instead bebre na nesi everybody have his or her candidate, but you as a Ghanaian what bisa won say these 4 people abomo ogudiru, which of them is competent to lead that political party? So we are MPP. This question is to you. You as an MPP, which among these people don't feel say only the party na ebe okay? Which among them don't feel say only the party na ebe okay? And now after we lead the party, now we come to ask the Ghanaian man. When we now say ekobane say fortunately for someone, one of them ebe lead the party now, is that person fit to lead Ghana as a nation? Is that person fit to lead Ghana as a nation? These are questions, and these are key questions. And what say mostly, if you are going into elections, you have to think, because most of them, and I say all some American, they have precedence, and I say they have history, they have political history. Because in the end of politics, and then their contribution towards APP, they say their contribution towards Ghana, they say. Have you thought about that? It is a delegate, and yes, also discuss, because most of them they are waiting say you discuss about nobody. If you are a delegate, don't only think about your stomach, but think about who can put your party in a very good position, and after the party, who can put Ghana in a very good or not a key position. Now, let's go to one of these candidates. Bryan Acheampong. Na Pius heside. Abe can send me. Say or no dear. Or did say and I say Pius she say or no dear Bryan Acheampong on the alternative. So the caption goes that Bryan Acheampong is APP's best hope for 2028. This is coming from Pius Ejide. Now, instead of maybe say we are asking these questions to Pius. Pius today. Let me ask you one thing. Pius, are you trying to tell us say we should vote for you can't say Bryan Acheampong because you feel and I say Bryan Acheampong is the best candidate for APP? Fine. If you are saying Bryan Acheampong is the best candidate for APP, I wouldn't say anything. But Pius, don't you ever come out to tell us say Bryan Acheampong is the best candidate for Ghana. Because with that, I wouldn't agree with you. With that, Pius, I wouldn't agree with you. Why? Because we were in Wakasa Pius says you have something hanging around your neck, which I don't want to go there. Which I don't want to go there. In the name of giving people job, you offered people were suffering outside. The people you sent outside were suffering. So we don't want to go to that. But let's go to Bryan Acheampong as a candidate. Pius Ejide say, Odunejide say, Bryan is the best. Now, let's think about Bryan Acheampong. One, Bryan Acheampong first, he can never even lead a group of, to me, Bryan Acheampong is a West candidate. That is to me. Also, what Jerry Chair was saying, Fatu comment section, I am saying that Bryan Acheampong is not any best candidate anywhere. Say be a MPP and Omabafu, and I say MPP now has become a low level, and I say a low cartel be, and a Bryan Acheampong can lead them and fine. But Pius should not cross any limit to tell us say Bryan Acheampong can lead Ghana. Because to become a leader, you must have a very good and as a clean sheet. Bryan Acheampong you will come her and a Bryan Acheampong catch you say. Ye money toss this for hotels. No unfound rock city. Senate na ya bind diaro. State capture Bryan Acheampong is #1. So how then do you tell me say Bryan Acheampong now no catch you say ye money to abaye japade e fan kokoko no japade na che say we be privatizing no na be your no private property no. Are you trying to tell me say that particular person is somebody who can lead the nation into a promised land? Pius and I know we kroma and a Bryan Acheampong catch you say ye money to Senate hotels no e fan candidate ho no be the private. It took Okujato Ablakwa to stand. It took Okujato Ablakwa to stand up for Ghana and they protested with some of the MPs to tell us that this is what is happening. If Sayeni and the hot and they mounted pressure and Sana Bryan Acheampong dropped that. So you want me to get up in the morning, go now and my half or two abasaya de Bryan Acheampong to come lead? What are you trying to say? And then you think say we are going to put people maybe Ghana country, maybe within 8 years, yeah, John Dramani Mahama, and the Ghana is trying to bring the nation back on track. Yes, I'm from Kwakosho Bia, or don't I catch say he wanted to own the property, Ghanaian property, or don't pay state-owned properties, did the Canadian, not privatizing. Charlie, and you are going to be the ADO. We were in this same country. Pius says, you are saying Bryan Acheampong is the best candidate. Fine. It's the best candidate for APP because it to trust him the day. And the APP, it to trust him day. We are there. Why am I putting up this? We were here and then they wait for a by-election in Ayewaso West Wagon. Ayewaso West Wagon, there were shootings. Yebotuo, Emma Nipa, many workers say, Obiti Honmo, the person cannot stand on his or her 2 legs. We had the opportunity of visiting the victim of Ayewaso West Wagon. We had the opportunities of visiting victims of Ayewaso West Wagon. The incident, the by-election violence. Somebody, all election, I say, not the 9 years ago, the person returned home with no legs. All because there were some shootings, all because some Ghanaians were out there and then they were exercising their right to vote and then choose a candidate to represent them in parliament. Bryan Acheampong was seen around that place. Bryan Acheampong was leading. He was leading groups. He was leading thugs. After this whole election brouhaha, there was a committee which was set up to look into the election killings. Committee were set to they had an investigation, thorough investigation, and they came out with their report that Bryan Acheampong has been fingered, and I say he has been found guilty on the leading tax to go and then shoot the ordinary Ghanaians for exercising their rights. And so the president should reprimand Bryan Acheampong. They have to punish him. They sent this white letter to the president, this white paper to the president to reprimand Bryan Acheampong because after the investigation, after the thorough investigation, Bryan Acheampong has been fingered and has been found guilty by the committee. And the committee is not just a committee. The committee acts as courts. It acts as a high court. As at that time, and I said, as at that sittings and gatherings. So they have the powers of the high court also. So the committee sent this letter to the president saying, yeah, we are investigation. This is what we found out. Bryan Acheampong led tax to shoot. Bryan Acheampong ordered men in police uniform to shoot. We all saw how what happened. Even some judge was slapped, a member of parliament. And I said some judge was slapped. All because you were in power. So you were misusing the state agencies. You were in power and you were abusing power. And you want we to go and vote for a person like that to lead a political party and then come lead Ghana? Pious, come again. Because Bryan Acheampong is not fit for any purpose. Bryan Acheampong is not fit for any purpose and can never be fit for any purpose. Because somebody who have this political history of capturing state properties, have this political history of shooting, of killing civilians for exercising their rights, the nation cannot be handed over to such a person. Because the moment he wins the primaries to become the flag bearer, which he's not going to win, then the next thing is to campaign for him to become the president of Ghana, which we, who know them one after the other, we are going to play your political history and let you understand that Ghana, it is not for a certain people. We are not in the military rule. We are back to a constitutional order and we are going to work constitutionally. I don't know where and how it's going to start. But Ghana is back to a constitutional order. When your people, when your old men, when your grandfathers, and bringing Ghana out of constitutional order, they shot, they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, they became the spies for the CIA, and they ended up bringing the country to a mess. They brought this whole country on its knees. We had Rawlings, the AFR, to bring Ghana to a constitutional order, and we are enjoying the constitution. We will not wait or hand over a power and then hand over Ghana to a non-constitutional person. Hand over Ghana to a third leader to come lead us. So Pious says, why? We are not ready for this. This is a serious issue we are talking about. Pious, you yourself, you have things hanging around your neck. Go solve that and let us be. We are not ready to hand over the nation to Taxo. Bryan Acheampong has to be reminded for what he did to people, innocent people at Ayawaso West Wogon. Ebusuafo aha the political area talk show. We did the Rahina. The Boss TV and our shame. My wife Jenny Chere will say, Pious say Bryan Acheampong the best candidate. What Jay Chere will say. Ebusuafo, you best have to find some baby aba. Elections wait and say baby na esi. Kennedy chese nsem na esi. Ebusuafo, stay tuned. Like the page, share. What I say and then first time I will share share page for some plus sign so the bear anytime be any juicy thing will come out. And mama was watching. Now share my for so who say Ghana there one and ya grow be any baby. Ya cram.